I also was an undergraduate here studying theology and pre-medicine. And despite how much I loved my undergraduate experience, I really didn't envision myself coming back here for graduate studies when I left in 2014. After graduation, I worked at a small children's home in Honduras for a year, and then I worked for a couple of years in the Bay Area in community-based research and learning. And when it was time for me to start applying for graduate schools, I was really looking to get a more professional experience, skills-based experience at a professional school to really kind of start my career in international development. And in reality, don't get me wrong, I do love South Bend, but I was imagining that I would be in DC or New York. I really thought that being in some place like DC or New York would better connect me to being close to the action and being in a place that has a lot of organizational NGOs, hubs, headquarters, as well as greater professional opportunities and jobs. So here I am in South Bend again, but I'm also here to share that being at the Keough School, despite any potential geography-related challenges, has never felt like a disadvantage in my year and a half of being here, and that's been in large part because of IGD. Two specific examples of being able to work with IGD that's been extremely enriching. The first has been working as a graduate student research assistant here on a USAID funded project that's working to support evaluation of a workforce development project in Honduras. This has been both extremely professionally and personally enriching. Personally, because it allows me to work in the Honduran context again, but also because it allows me to work with a lot of similar communities with whom I worked when I was in Honduras. Professionally, this has been a really fantastic experience. I've really enjoyed working. I enjoyed the mentorship of working with Estella, who's been a new hire here at IGD. I've really learned kind of more of these hands-on skills in addition to my classes. It's allowed me to delve into kind of the exciting adventures of data management, working on a development data library for USAID, moving the data over, as well as more research and analysis on looking at some of the complex factors of violence and some of the tools that can be used to measure it and predict the probability of violence. The second experience that I've really benefited from in being at the Keough School through the collaboration of IGD has been through the Integration Lab. The Integration Lab is really a core element of the curriculum here, and over the course of this entire calendar year, January till now, we're still working on this. My classmates in Sustainable Development and Global Affairs Plus concentrations and I have had the opportunity to work on small team-based consultancy projects. And this is groups of 3 or 4 of us working directly with organizations like Oxfam, Habitat for Humanity, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops. My project was working on Habitat for Humanity International, and we were looking at creating a toolkit for conducting pre-crisis market analysis for shelter, particularly aimed at the goal of increasing access to dignified and resilient housing for communities who are particularly vulnerable to climate disasters on a continual basis, and that's continuing to increase here with climate change. As you can imagine, this was a pretty big and a little bit of a daunting challenge when we first started this project, but we really benefited from the help of folks at the IGD bringing a wealth of experience and professional background to help our projects. This has been directly through having a lot of these experts come in and speak to our Integration Lab class, as well as just connecting directly with folks like Paul Perrin and helping kind of elevate the applicability of our project, and really, I think also elevating the professional manner with which they came out. Also, the iLab has really, we've all benefited from having Melissa Paulson, who works at IGD, but also works as an iLab advisor. She's been really open to supporting all of our projects. It's been really fantastic to be there with you this whole year. So both of my experience working with the USAID funded project in Honduras as a research assistant, and also my time in the Integration Lab has been really a fantastic experience, and due in large part with the collaboration of IGD. Really bright spots in my time here. From a student's perspective, I think the 2024 strategic plan is a really exciting one. 4 points that really kind of caught my eye and I'm hopeful for is greater collaboration with the Integration Lab. I think IGD has over 200 partnerships and can bring a lot to bear in terms of diversifying the opportunities that we have with the Integration Lab and the different types of projects that will be able to be worked on in the future. I think also increasing opportunities for students like myself to do independent research as IGD continues to grow its staff and faculty opportunities. I think that would be fantastic for more students to get involved. The increase in the number of courses that are focused specifically development and practice. I had the great opportunity of being in Foundations of Sustainable Development, co-taught by Ray, and look forward to taking courses like monitoring evaluation and policy writing next semester, but we're really kind of eager and hopeful to have more of these hands-on skills related courses that bring that wealth of kind of policy and practice from the IGD standpoint. Finally, I think it would be great to have more opportunities in terms of engaging with case study writing and presentation. We've done a lot of case study writing and presentation in our courses so far, but having kind of a very professional and central place like the IGD that can continue to mentor students in better communicating policy in terms of policy writing and policy kind of oral presentation would be something that could really add a lot of value to the overall Keough school experience and curriculum. Ultimately, I think further collaboration between the Keough school and IGD, despite the potential disadvantages of being in northern Indiana, firmly established the Keough school as a unique place where the melding of world-class academic opportunities and faculty teaching really meet policy practice and partnerships with the IGD in a way that is put at the service of integral human development. I think that's something that's not necessarily found in any other place, whether it be DC or New York. The IGD's ability to be a place with the Keough school that's as ambitious and capable of meeting the needs of integral human development in terms of meeting the needs of whole persons and all persons is really unmatched, and I really look forward to seeing where you can go with this. Looking forward to seeing the fruits of all that greater collaboration can bring, both to the Master of Global Affairs program, but